Hello, friends. I want to ask you one question. What is the origin of pride? Well, knowledge in its sense is not the origin of pride, but knowledge about oneself that makes you think you are better off than others is the origin of pride. So the fact that you are rich does not make you proud. The fact that you are the best alto or bass singer in your church does not make you proud. The fact that you are the best student in your school does not make you proud. But you realize that you are better than others because of what you have. And without your money, that church cannot be built. Without your voice, the church choir cannot sing very well. Without you, that math question cannot be solved. And you always boast in yourself. That is the origin of pride. The Bible made us understand in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 28, reading from verses number 14 and 15. It says, "You were the anointed cherub who covers. I established you. You were on the holy mountains of God. You walked back and forth in the midst of fiery stones. You were perfect in your ways from the day you were created, till iniquity was found in you." The Bible made us understand that when God created Lucifer was perfect. Lucifer qualifies to do everything. Lucifer was very submissive to authority of God. But until he realized that he is, because of his beauty, because of certain privileges that he has gotten over the other angels, because he can be worshipped as God. That is the reason why Satan was sacked from heaven. So Satan said in a book of Isaiah chapter 14 verse 13 that, "For thou hast said in your heart, I will ascend into heaven, and I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will also sit on the mounts of the congregation, on the farthest side of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High." This is the reason why Satan was sacked. Because Satan trusted in his beauty. Satan trusted in his privileges as number two. And this is very common in the Christian church nowadays. You may think you are very beautiful. You may think you are very handsome. And because of that, you don't respect anybody. I know of a beautiful lady who had an accident, and after surgery, her beautiful face has changed totally. She lost her face. I also know of a guy, very handsome, and there was fire outbreak in their house. So his faces and other parts of his body, his hands and all the other parts were burnt. And if you see this guy, it is very difficult for you to recognize that this is the guy we are talking about. Beloved, all the things that we have now, they are temporal things, and we cannot boast in them. In my church, there was one elder. This elder was very rich, and he was in his car. He got out from the car to buy something at the other side of the road, and he was knocked down by another vehicle. Sitting in his car, 1 minute of getting out from the car, he was knocked down by another car. But I want to ask you one thing. Can he take all the money he has acquired to him? Can he take all the money to the grave? And the answer is completely no. This means we should humble ourselves. Our money, our riches, our positions, something that we owe, we will not take it to our grave. and after some time we can lose everything. There is one thing that always baffles my mind. You realize when God lifts somebody up, when they get money, they get cars, they get house and other things, they don't even recognize other human beings. You realize when somebody get the privilege to enter into senior high school or enter into tertiary, which is the universities, and they come home, they find it difficult to even go to church because they think going to church in their local homes is very boring. But before these people went to senior high school or university, they were in the same church, but now they have experienced other way of doing things. And because of that, they think going to church in their respective local churches is now boring. This is pride. Beloved, when they come from school, you see them trying to isolate themselves from those who have not been to school. So if this one is in Fantipa, this one is in Achimota, then they form group. You see students who have come forming groups like classes. They don't even want to mingle with those who have not gone, who are not closer to their level. And this is pride. Beloved, God wants us to humble ourselves. He wants us to know that all the things that we have are temporal things. So Ezra said in the book of 1 Chronicles chapter 29 verse 14 that, but who am I and who are my people that we should be able to offer so willingly as this? For all things cometh from you, and of your own have we been given thee. Ezra said, I don't own anything. I am just a lay person. There is nothing here that belongs to me. Everything I have belongs to God. Now I have to humble myself. Beloved, what God wants us to understand is that without Him we cannot do anything. When God takes His strength from us, there is nothing we can do. When God takes His life from us, there is nothing we can do. So we shouldn't see the things we have now, the temporal things we have, as other things that are valuable than respecting our fellow human being. God wants us to humble ourselves. May God bless and keep you. May the Lord shower His face unto you. May the God be gracious unto each of us. Until we meet again. Shalom. Bye-bye.